welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's Tuesday, so it's Case the Catalogue Day, and I've chosen from pages 52-53. Now this is a suite, and it's called Best Route, and I love this one because it's travelling and the colours that go together. It's Grey Granite, Blueberry Bushel and Mango Melody. Now those three together is just screams masculine, but it also is just really, really pretty at the same time. So I'm going to bring the catalogue in. Now the card I'm making today is this one just here. And if you see here, there's a little push bike, a little bike there that's been stamped. When I bring my sample in, I don't have it. So on this piece of designer series paper, there wasn't any room that the bike could actually go where he'd be going along a route, like along a street sort of thing, so I didn't put it in. I'm hoping that with the card we're making today, it'll be able to fit in no problem. Okay, so this is the card. Like I said, we've got Grey Granite, Blueberry Bushel and Mango Melody. This designer series paper is really good as well. It's very masculine, but great for travel as well. Okay, so let's get started. This card uses the En Route stamp set, as well as Memento Tuxedo Black ink, Blueberry Bushel ink and Mango Melody ink. We have a 1.5 inch circle punch. And I also have my card kit here. Now for all the measurements and supplies, you can find that on my blog, and that's in the description of this video. There is also a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies, and if you do purchase your Stampin' Up supplies through me, please use that hostess code and I'll send you out a free gift. Okay, so we're going to start. First off, we're also using the Maps Etc. Embossing folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold and burnish my card front. I'm just going to use the burn folder. Then I'm going to bring this piece of Mango Melody in, and I'm going to bring the embossing folder and the Big Shot, and we're going to emboss that piece. Okay, so we have the embossing folder here. It's called Maps Etc. I'm going to place my cardstock in, and because this is a bit of a thicker folder, I think we only need the one. So I'm going to place the one cutting mat on top. That gives it a nice deep impression. That's all we need the Big Shot for, so let's get rid of that. Now because there's not a lot of stamping, what we might do is we might do that first. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp in the Blueberry Bushel our sentiment, which is "You're going places." I'm also going to bring in the Mango Melody, and I'm going to do that geotag, which is this little symbol just here. I'm going to punch out that sentiment with that 1.5 inch circle punch. I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm just going to cut out that geotag. So just leaving a little bit of a white border around the image. There we go. And then I'm going to work out where this is going to go that I can stamp that bicycle. So I think if I go this way, I can stamp it just down the bottom here, and it'll look good. So I'm going to bring in my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Ink up that little bicycle. I'm going to try and line him up along there. And that looks good. Now the other little thing that I wanted to do is using the Project Life pens is I've got to work out where all these go, because this geotag's going to take me to where the bicycle has to go to. So I think the easiest way, because this designer series paper is different in the whole big sheet, you're going to have to work it out before you stick everything down. But I think if I just do little dots up this main way, and then I can stick the geotag along there, I think that would work really well. So I'm going to do that now. And I'm just going to place little dots along that main road. There we go. So now I'm just going to place all these things down onto the matting. So I'm going to glue this designer series paper. And isn't that a great design too, that grey granite? Okay, so I'm going to stick that in the middle. And then I have two of these pieces that I'm going to stick on the top and then the bottom of this piece. So let's run a little bit of glue along there and we'll add that. And then we're going to do that for down the bottom as well. Making sure we have an evenness to it. You could certainly have one big piece, but I'm trying to save a little bit of that paper because it's got the mapping on the back as well. There we go. So I'm going to glue that down now. Then we have this piece that I'm just going to Benner cut both ends. And we have this one as well, and we're just going to tear one end. I'm just going to tear off a bit on the edge. And then we're going to stick that down like that. So let's glue them down. These cute little bikes on the other end. I'm going to pop this one and the geotag up with some dimensionals. I just need a half a dimensional for the geotag. So let's stick that on the end there. And our sentiment, and then we're right to glue this straight down to our card base. Okay, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this card. This is the card that we just made with the little bike stamp in the bottom of the designer series paper. I actually really like that one more than this one. Let me know which one you prefer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until my next video, I'll see you then. Bye.